It's Kevin McMahon, Drew Smith, and Stephen Bereni. McMahon with a great play at second base to get a force out in the bottom half of the sixth inning. He's flied to right and struck out. 2-0 the count as Stephen Rice begins his second inning. Came on in relief in the sixth and promptly struck out the first three batters he faced and in the threat. After the first runner had reached, Aaron Rodgers on an error moved to second on a wild pitch. Got to third on a pass ball but didn't go any further.
He's not wasting time either. He's 3-1 in the count, and he's working quickly.
3-1 pitch. Strike two. Strike three called.
Put him in the books. Tell you what.
4 batters, 4 strikeouts.
How impressive is that? He gets down 3-1, comes back, powers 2 right past him. There's a reason why he was undefeated and won 6 ball games and struck out 76 of the 140 batters he faced.
Drew Smith scored after an infield single and struck out the right fielder for Mishawaka Marian. He stands in there now, sees the first offering up at the eyebrows of Bowl. The 1-0, inside 2-0.
Yeah, just missed. But again, he started out these 2 hitters behind, 2-0 in the count.
A 2-0 pitch. That one misses outside. He's run the count to 3-0.
Well, we talked about it in the second game, the 2A championship. You need base runners right now for Mishawaka Marian. So you can't chase bad pitches. You got to make him throw strikes. You got to get people on base, try to generate some things.
That one sails all the way back to the screen.
Wow.
And on 4 pitches, after cruising along, bit of an air bubble for Drew Smith as he walks the batter on 4 pitches and brings Stephen Bereni to the plate.
It's again, you need base runners. You need to sustain. You need to string some things together. Stephen Rice is not a guy who walks a lot of people.
Bereni struck out twice, but reached in the 5th off the pass ball on the 3rd strike. Was stranded at 3rd later in the inning. First pitch to him is called strike 1.
Yeah, I think you just kind of felt on this pitch he was going to come and bring you his best pitch and get ahead in the count.
That one hit him.
Yeah, got him on the leg.
Runners at first and second now.
Man. These are how these things get started, Mark. A walk, hit batsman, runners on base. You got 1 out.
Bullpen's quiet. That doesn't mean someone couldn't come in a pinch, but
right.
I think we're a ways from that yet. There's 1 out with runners at first and second, but I would think that Coach Frodes would be a bit more uncomfortable if success would come here out of the number 9 batter.
Yeah, he's got a 4-run lead, number 9 hitter. He's got his second best pitcher. I think he feels comfortable right now. Probably not comfortable, not the word, but probably he's concerned. I don't think he's worried.
Nesbajani finds himself at a hole 0-2. Kirison pinch hit for him last inning, or back in the 5th, we should say, and had an RBI single to left.
Yeah, drove in the only run. That was an impressive at-bat for Kirison. Very impressive at-bat.
Nesbajani is in an 0-2 hole now with runners at first and second and 1 away. Mishawaka Marian trying to stay alive. They trail it 5-1 in the 7th. That pitch misses. Makes it a 1-2 count. A long look down to second. Now plateward. Little excuse me swing. Asking for help at first. They say no, he did not go, and it evens up at 2-2. Moaning and groaning, living and dying on every pitch are the faithful from Crawfordsville.
Well, they are so close now. That's the whole point. 2-2, runners on first and second, only one out.
They're ready to celebrate, huh? Already.
Oh, I think so.
The 2-2, swing and a miss. One out away now. I'll tell you what. 5 strikeouts in the 7 batters that he has faced since coming into the ball game back in the 6th.
That might explain why there have been no activity in the bullpen.
Back to the top of the order, and Coley Parker. He's due. Struck out a couple of times and bounced to third. First offering to him on the inside half, called strike one. The cheers on the pitches get a little louder. Everyone gets a little closer to the top railing of the dugout. So close they can smell it. The 0-1. That caught the corner, called strike two. 1 pitch away is Crawfordsville from a state championship. 27th season for John Froge, 530 wins, and none will have been any sweeter than this. The 0-2 pitch hit him. How about that? Maybe that adrenaline jacked him up a bit much, huh?
I'll tell you what, this thing, just when you think you're ready to say it is, it's not over. Tying run comes to the plate. 2 outs. We've seen stranger things, Mark. You know, Aaron Rodgers steps up there, number 2 hitter in the order. Here's a kid who, you know, this is a tough spot to be in, but 311 hitter. He has 3 home runs. I don't know that he's going to get one out of here, but Tim Priester just saying, look, you know what? We just need you to put it in play. Just relax. Do the things you've been taught from the time you were a little kid. Step up there and take your best shot.
They will push the outfield back a little bit depth-wise, I would think.
Absolutely.
Not wanting anything to get over their
Well,
head.
no, you're right. You see them back up now. Keep everything in front. Everybody. I mean, infield, outfield, keep everything in front of you.
And the infield, too, playing back. With 2 outs, obviously, they have that luxury. First offering is a ball. Nowhere to put him. 5-1 your score. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Mishawaka Marian not going away quietly. Rice battling. Missed there, 2-0.
Well, it starts to get kind of interesting here. 2-0. Probably turn him loose and let him swing. If he's got one he likes, probably let him hit it.
He's faced 8 and struck out 5 of them. But it's been feast or famine for him. He brings that one downtown for called strike one, a 2-1 count now.
Yeah, now if you're Stephen Rice, if you're a little bit better, you got one in there, just need to throw strikes, let your team help you. Don't feel like you have to do it, although, you know, he's amped up enough, struck out, as you point out, 5 of the 7 he's faced to this point. I'm sure, you know, right now the discussion is just throw strikes. You know, we're up 4. Just make him put the ball in play, and let's make a play and get out of here and celebrate.
Of the batters that he hasn't struck out, he's hit 2 of them and walked 1.
Right.
So,
no one's put the ball in play on him.
No. 2-1, the count now to Aaron Rodgers. Again, he's been a strikeout victim twice. An error on the second baseman allowed him to reach.
Foul ball.
That one got in on the knuckles and hit the bat and rolled back to the screen to even the count at 2-2. So again, Stephen Rice finds himself 1 pitch away. And everybody wants to talk to him all of a sudden. Pitching coach comes out and has a word with him. Mitchell Ray comes out and has a word with him.
Yeah, and you know he wants to strike him out.
Right.
So it's that dream, you know, strike out to end the ball game to win the championship. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's the most popular guy in the place right now. Everybody wants to be his friend. Comes plateward with a 2-2.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Pretty impressive pitching performance all in all by that young man. So no runs on no hits in the inning.